So this is my compost container, and literally all it is it's some soil and my vegetable scraps. So basically, you see there's a potato peel in there. I got some egg cartons, not eggshells, but I got some egg cartons in here for browns that I broke up. And you want to keep like a good mix in here of green stuff like plant scraps or like vegetable scraps, as well as some brown stuff too. The green breaks down into nitrogen, and then like your greens would be things like vegetable scraps, or if you prune your vegetable plants in your garden, that would be compost or greens compost. And then browns are things like cardboard boxes or like cardboard egg cartons, like that. Or what else? Let's see. I just had it on my mind and I forgot what it was. But newspaper, if you get newspapers, I know there's some people that still get newspapers. You can also put like eggshells in it too. And once you get everything like broken down, then it's good to use. But this is very wet. So what you want to do is you want to keep it damp but not this wet. This one actually got flooded, so I've just kind of been waiting for it to dry out. And I stuck my prunes in here from my tomato and pepper plant, so I'm gonna let those break down for a while. And then if you are lucky enough like me to have some worms in your yard, I pulled these out the garden a few minutes ago, but let me see, let me get one. These are red wigglers. So if you're lucky enough to have those in your yard, you can stick them right into your compost. I'm just going to pour them in. I'm not going to dig them all out. I might have to. They're going to make me. But we also have earthworms in our garden as well. And they really like compost. They like all the things. And these worm castings, the worm castings that they leave behind are very good fertilizer, or very good amendments for your soil. So worms, and they'll just go down into the compost, and then they'll break all this down. I'll refeed this again tomorrow with some more vegetable scraps and things that I find around the house that need to be thrown out. You can put things like bread in here too, if you have like bread you don't eat, molded bread. Eggshells are good for compost too, because that's extra calcium. But also, I forgot to show you, what you want to do is you want to drill some holes in the bottom, and that just helps the water to escape. You can see there's some coming out right now. That helps the water to escape when there's too much water in here. And so you want to keep this damp but not flooded. And so what that means is you don't necessarily have to water it every day if it is wet, but only when it gets dry. You want to come and you want to stir it just to aerate it. I use one of these forks, gardening forks, but you want to stir it to keep it aerated, just to keep some oxygen in, because you want all those good microorganisms that feed on oxygen that are aerobic. You don't want any of that anaerobic bacteria in here, because that is what causes it to stink and have that nasty, poopy, old, gross smell. You want it to smell like fresh, clean soil. And the other thing that I am also going to do is go get some soil or some dirt from our garden and cover the top of this, just to add more soil and put another layer on it. Alright, I got my garden soil. I'm going to put it on my compost. And I got to spread it out. Whenever it looks like it's ready, that's when I use it.